going to give you an extension activity to also do with your wiggling worms at work and your worm compost bin. Once you get your worms, before you add them in, or even after you've grown your own worms, we've included for you on the website some worksheet activities. And what you do is you pair your children up, you give each one of them a worm, let them select a worm. And like I said, all the instructions are on there. And like I said, for the little people who don't want to touch them, they can use the tweezers. And they're going to do all kinds of experiments on their worms. They're going to measure their worms. They can draw a scientific picture of their worms. They can observe like what's the front end, what's the back end. They can look at the segments on the worms. They're going to do all kinds of experiments about what happens if a worm has two different surfaces, which surface does it prefer. It will do light activities, like does a worm prefer the dark or compared to being under a light. Just all kinds of activities on there. So like I said, once again, one of the extensions for your wiggling with worms and your compost bin is let those kids play with those worms, because it's fun to watch them in their habitat, but you actually want them to get them out and let them see what the anatomy of the worm is and let them do those observations.